welcome back to my podcast. So today I'm going to talk about the famous Mexican artist, Frida Kahlo. So, on 24th October, it's United Nations Day, and our class has been given the country Mexico. So lots of people are talking about different things in Mexico. Like, some people are making a marketplace, and some people are even dancing to Mexican music. Like that, I chose to talk about the famous Mexican artist, Frida Kahlo. So, I thought maybe I could tell it to you guys. So, let's dive into this week's episode. Who was Frida Kahlo? She was born in Mexico on 1907 in July 6. So she is also a third culture child. I'll tell you why is that. Well, she is born to a German father and a mestiza mother. I don't really know her mother's culture, but that's what it said. So she's a third culture child because her mother has one culture, her father has a different culture, and also she has a different culture. Since she's born in Mexico, she's a Mexican. And at age 3, there was a Mexican Revolution, which went on for 10 years. And she got polio at age 6. Polio is an infectious virus which infected her. It is caused by poliovirus, and it damaged her right leg. And after she was better from polio, she had a bus accident at age 18. At that time, before that, she really hoped to be a doctor. But after the bus accident, she found her true calling, which was art. Now let me tell you a famous quote that she made. Pies para cohete necesito cuando tengo alas para volar. That means, feet, what do I need you for when I have wings to fly? You know the first thing I said? That was in Spanish. So she made this quote because when she got polio at age 6, it damaged her right foot. And now, since she also got the bus accident, she had to wear a whole body cast. So at both of those accidents, she couldn't walk. So why did she even need feet? Why did she need feet? When in her imagination, she had wings to fly, to soar. So, after she was better from the bus accident, she attended the renowned National Preparatory School in Mexico City. And over there, she met a famous muralist, Diego Rivera. And since he was a muralist and Frida was going to be an artist, they started working together and eventually fell in love and soon got married. Let me tell you one little fact. So, Frida and Diego traveled in lots of places, and they met other famous artists like Pablo Picasso. And once when they were in Paris, a big museum, the Louvre Museum, it's a very famous museum in Paris, they bought one of Frida's paintings. And that painting that had Frida in it. So that was the first Mexican woman in the 20th century to have her portrait hung in the Louvre Museum because it was a self-portrait. Let me tell you another little fact. Frida had made 200 paintings. I know, surprising, right? And 55 of them were self-portraits. Oh, and I know I should have told you this before, but when she had polio in the bus accident, her parents got her a special easel. Since she couldn't sit up, of course she'd always have to lie down. So they got a special easel so that she could lie down and paint. And her father was also an artist, so he gave her her paints. And he also brought a mirror so it would be at the top, and then Frida could look into that and make self-portraits. And she is also known for her many self-portraits. her 55 self-portraits out of 200 paintings? Well, you're probably wondering what the others were. Well, they were the country she loved, Mexico. Her paintings often had strong autobiographical elements and mixed with realism and fantasy. So, of course, the fantasy was things which are not real, but realism was like the country she loved, Mexico, and her self-portraits. I know I'm supposed to tell you this a little bit earlier, but, well, so, she was born in La Casa Azul, also known as the Blue House, and she spent most of her childhood and adult life in the La Casa Azul. And now that's also known as the Frida Kahlo Museum. She's known for painting her experience of chronic pain because when she got polio and the bus accident as age 18, of course, she was in pain. We couldn't imagine what it was like for both of those things. Frida drew every feeling inside her when she drew the self-portraits. And one more fun fact, she had lots of pets, and she used them in her paintings. So each of them would signify something, like a monkey could signify evil. Yep, she had a monkey. And a cat could signify bad luck or bad future. Yeah, she also had a cat. And there's this Mexican thing. It's a dog, but a hairless dog. And she had macaws, parakeets. She had so many pets. So, like I told you a quote in the middle, when after the bus accident, let me tell you a few other ones. I hope the leaving is joyful, and I hope never to return. I tried to drown my sorrows, but they learned how to swim. And she never painted dreams or nightmares. She only painted her own reality. So guys, thanks for listening to this week's podcast. I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned more about the famous Mexican artist Frida Kahlo. I hope you'll be as inspiring as her, because, look at how inspiring she was. She got polio and a bus accident, but did she stop painting? No, she didn't. She kept on going. She kept on creating. Never stopped. So, thanks for listening to this week's podcast, guys. Bye. See you next time. And remember, we are unstoppable.